Humans can't even escape the small solar system. How do we know the shape of the entire galaxy? In our understanding, Earth is located on the Orion arm of the Milky Way. It is about 26,000 light-years from the center. It is about 24,000 light-years from the edge. This means we are inside the Milky Way. Like standing on the ground, we can't see that Earth is a sphere. To know what the Milky Way looks like, the most direct way is to leave the Milky Way. Look back from outside. However, this is almost an impossible task in reality. With human technology today, even if we build the fastest spacecraft, it would still take at least 430 million years to escape the Milky Way. If you really left the Milky Way and looked back, what would you see? 4 spectacular main arms, stretching out in the darkness like tentacles. The central region is a bright core. There are countless ancient and hot stars gathered there, compared to which our Sun would be just a tiny point here. It can only act as a negligible small spot. However, humans have not yet achieved this carness. Then, how do we get a full picture of the Milky Way? The answer dates back to the 18th century. British astronomer William Herschel did something that seemed crazy in 1784. Count all the stars in the Milky Way. He divided the sky into hundreds of regions and counted them one by one with a telescope. The number of stars in each region was observed more than 1,000 times. He discovered a pattern. The closer to the white band in the sky, the more stars there were, and on both sides of the band's plane, the stars became sparse. Herschel not only recorded the positions of stars, but also tracked their motion paths. Finally, he drew a conclusion. These stars were distributed in a space similar to a millstone. This method of stellar statistics laid the foundation for the disk structure hypothesis. Herschel even tried to draw a preliminary image of the Milky Way. Although rough, it provided a valuable starting point for later astronomical research. Of course, relying only on the naked eye and early telescopes was far from enough. With the advancement of technology, humans began to use more advanced tools, such as large optical telescopes and radio telescopes, even space telescopes, to observe stars, nebulae, and dust within the Milky Way. Scientists can not only measure the distance and brightness of stars, but also analyze their chemical composition and motion speed, and their interactions with other celestial bodies. These data are like puzzle pieces, gradually revealing the true appearance of the Milky Way. But keep in mind, the full view of the Milky Way you see is not a real photo. Those magnificent spiral arm images are actually generated through computer simulations. Scientists input the observational data into models. Combined with cosmological theories, this is how the most realistic image was derived. Now we know. The Milky Way is about 100,000 light-years in diameter and has 4 major spiral arms. There is also a supermassive black hole at its center. In such an enormous scale, whether we exist or disappear, it makes no difference to the entire universe.